Hola y bienvenidos a DEUCES Wild, motherfuckers! All right, no thrill tonight, but we are here. It is the World Series Game 4. You got Juan Soto up. We're going to hang out for a few innings. So, anyhow, a lot happening in this game thus far. Freddie Freeman, his 6th World Series game in a row with a home run. You just can't make this shit up. Here is Soto, a breaking ball down. Look, the Yankees need to be the superstars that they are. And Judge and Soto, it's one thing. We know Judge hasn't been hitting, but at least we need Soto. And if I'm not mistaken, he didn't do shit last night, and he's not doing anything right now. So here's Judge. The pitch. Oh, fuck. I mean, that's when you know shit's not going right. When you commit like that. So the Dodgers are saying, hold up, let's see if it hit him or the bat. We're going to find out in a second. I think Judge might say, ow, that's his hand. That's his thumb, too. You see that right there? Well, good evening, everybody. We are brought to you by Bet Online, the #1 online gambling destination. Wes, Pete, Tommy. Hope everyone is doing great. What a series so far. And I say that somewhat sarcastically because the New York Yankees just haven't shown up. Now, of course, they had a chance to win that first game. They came back. They rallied, tried to make something of the second one. Laid an egg last night. Verdugo had the home run late, but whatever. And then tonight fell behind 2-0. And then got the big Austin Wells, what should have been a triple. And instead, it was Anthony Volpe just making a rookie base running mistake. 1 out. We're not trying to tag. Go halfway. The ball falls. You go and score. I can't even believe that happened. I would have just lost my shit if I was Aaron Boone. If it was a regular season game, I would have pulled him out of there. It was that much of a crime. But there is Jazz Chisholm up off the wall. Judge. I mean, at least he gets the third. Holy shit. The Yankees, one of the worst base running teams the entire season. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you're watching. We are international here at DEUCES Wild. You guys know that. Mookie Betts gets turned around, but that's not a play that he's going to make. That's actually a ballsy outfield move. Got spun around. Really hard play. Would not expect him to make it. Judge took off right away. He knew he wasn't going to make the catcher. He was able to get the third. I got to like those Yankees helmets. The straw thing on the helmet's awful, though. Here's Giancarlo Stanton, 89-mile-per-hour cutter. This is Daniel Hudson. This guy's been around for a while. Former Arizona Diamondback, amongst other teams. So we have a runner on third base, less than 2 outs. Major league average, he gets in about 50% of the time. What the fuck are you swinging at? Oh. Seriously? That's bad. Gene, I'm with you. I'm hoping the Dodgers... No, I'm not hoping the Dodgers win. No. I want more baseball. I'm selfish like that. And the pitch. Gee, what the fuck are these guys doing? Did it hit him or is that a foul ball? He said, yeah, it got me. So that should load the bases. I think he might have swung, though. Like he's starting to swing. That's a full swing, dude. Let's see. It got his hand. It got his hand and he hadn't swung yet, but then that's a full swing. I mean, if he hit it, it would have been a double off his knuckle. Yeah, you're damn right it was a swing. Huh. I mean, why are these guys offering it up like that? Ugh. As soon as you get hit, that's exactly what you do. You drop the bat. Oh, man. This has been a lot. So Stanton back up to the plate. He's like, all right, I'm good. I'll wear a fastball off my hand and ready to go. It says bases loaded, but it's not. It's runners at first and third still. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Hudson over to first. Jazz, there is a possibility he could steal here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I'm not really fucking with it. I mean, you got to rely on Stanton to be able to get the job done. Hudson comes set. The pitch. So, as you guys can see, right here, Hudson lifts his leg. And when you lift your leg like that, you're probably 1.4, 1.5 to home plate. That's 1.5 seconds. So you have very little chance of getting the runner in that situation. That's why Jazz took advantage of it. Now it keeps him out of the double play. Good take by Stanton. 3-2. You have first base open. You don't have to give in if you are Daniel Hudson. Oh, wow. A lot happening here. Judge at third, Jazz at second. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Look for the cutter on the outside part of the plate. Nope. Fastball and it's down, so we got the bases loaded. Earlier in the game, I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but Mookie Betts went over to catch a fly ball in right field. And he made a great play going into the stands. Great play. Well, the fan then reached into his glove. First of all, grabbed onto his glove, and then reached into his glove and pulled it out. And in the midst of all this, there was another fan in a Yankee pinstripe jersey who grabbed Betts' other hand. Now, I posted my live reaction to what happened, and it's getting all kinds of comments. And I commended the Yankee fans. More than anything, I like their fight. I'm seeing more fight out of the fans than I am the players. Now, some fans, at least on social media, are calling it assault. That's not fucking assault. That's a fan trying to help his team out. Here's Anthony Rizzo at the bases juiced. Fastball 96 miles per hour and down. Yeah, would I have liked it if I was Mookie Betts? No, of course not. But I think at the end of the day, we can all laugh about it instead of trying to call it assault. 2 balls, no strikes. Daniel Hudson in trouble here. He's going to have to come to him. That's the biggest thing. The Dodgers have done a good job at not walking guys. Well, you got to make them beat you. That's what the Yankees have not done. I mean, the Yankees basically have been walking a ton of guys. Here's a 2-0 pitch to Rizzo. 96. Foul ball down the line. Thrill not with us this week. I think he's somewhere in backwoods, Louisiana, Mississippi. I don't know. He's in the middle of fucking nowhere. He's hunting. He's fishing. 2 balls, 1 strike, bases loaded, 1 out. Ball, fly ball. Oh, geez, not even going to get him home. Oh, it's fucking not. Well, I don't know what to tell you guys. If you're a Yankees fan right now, it's got to be really frustrating. The fundamental baseball here is just horrific. I love Anthony Rizzo, too. One of my favorite players. I probably root for him as much as anybody. Love him. But you got to get the job done there. Just have to. And here's Volpe, who made an egregious base running mistake himself. There it is, driven. Deep. Get up. Get out. See ya. Anthony Volpe. The Yankees shortstop. The kid who grew up rooting for the Yankees. A phenom since the time he was 12 years old. played on the 12U USA team. The kid from the Northeast puts the Yankees ahead 5-2 with a grand salami. Fastball middle in. Real good job. Keeping his hands inside the baseball, short to it, long through it, A to B. And look at Jazz. He's all juiced. Hey, if you're a baseball fan, you got to want more baseball, right? I'm a baseball fan. I'm not a Dodger fan. I'm not a Yankee fan. I'm a baseball fan. So I want more baseball. Forgive me. Oh, wow. Good for Volpe. Oh, man. Oh, he's almost in tears. How can you not feel that emotion? That's pretty cool. I mean, when you grow up rooting for a team, right? And dude, he was like New York, New Jersey, wherever. How do I know this? I mean, besides doing a little research or whatever, we had Adam Viro, who is the Savannah Bananas coach, bench coach, whatever. But Viro and I did a lot of work together. He coached the Party Animals when I was with the Bananas, and all he could fucking talk about was Anthony Volpe, Anthony Volpe, Anthony Volpe. And at the time, he was at AAA. He's like, dude, this guy's the truth. And now I've had the opportunity to watch Volpe. I think, was it second year? I believe so. Good player. Good player. Great? Nah. He's nice, though. It's fun to watch. As I mentioned before, he had the egregious base running mistake when there was one out. When there's one out, you just go halfway. All right. Get on base, right? I coached third base for a bunch of kids. And outs, give me the outs. One out, no outs, two outs, whatever. Outs, flashy outs, outfielders. Know where your outfielders are. Aaron Judge knew where the outfielders were. That allowed him to get to third base. Mookie Betts last night knew where the outfielders were. Boom. As soon as that ball was hit, not Mookie Betts, it was Tommy Edman on Mookie Betts' base hit to right field. Outs, outfielders know where they are. And yet, we've seen a couple times this series where the base runners have no fucking clue where the outfielders are. So, in that sense, they've been held up. All right, let's dig into some of the numbers here. Take a look at this thing. The Dodgers and Freddie Freeman. I mean, I just can't get enough of what Freddie is doing. If you don't like Freddie Freeman, there's something wrong with you. You could hate the Dodgers with all of your might. Yet when this happy-go-lucky dude comes up and just like, there's very few guys I've ever seen who could pull their hands inside a baseball like Freddie Freeman. All right, here's Teoscar Hernandez. You got Luis Gil on the mound. Here's Ken Rosenthal. Talking about trying to navigate the bullpen. This should be interesting because the question is, do the Dodgers punt on this game? Here's Anthony Rizzo. Yeah, baby. Good for Rizzo. He missed the one last night. He got up there tonight. Will the Thrill would be proud for someone who went after a ball in the World Series and ended up on the commissioner's lap. I believe it was Faye Vincent. And then Willie Mays is the one who actually pulled him up out of there in that box in 1989. They had the auxiliary box that was seats on the field. So a nice play by Rizzo. He's got to be frustrated, though. He'll take whatever he can get. But this is a guy who gave the big speech yesterday trying to get the Yankees all fired up to get back into it. Yesterday was the must-win game. I mean, obviously tonight is, because otherwise, I mean, everyone's going home. But for them to really have a chance of winning the series, it was fucking yesterday. Now, I say that, and you got Garrett Cole going in game 5. So with Cole going game 5, if they're able to pull out tonight, they then have a good opportunity to send it back to Los Angeles. They would be favored, I believe, in that game tomorrow, probably slight favorites. And then it's back to LA and anything can happen. Here's Max Muncy. Little check swing. Muncy spends his offseason working as a plumber. I don't know. Roto-Rooter somewhere. The pitch. 86-mile-per-hour filth ball. Luis Gil is kind of nasty, but apparently his chase rate is not that great. And although it does say Familia, ooh, that's right off Austin Wells' mask. I'm not sure I trust guys with neck tattoos. Makes sense? I'm a little more comfortable because it says Familia across his neck. I mean, you got to love somebody that loves their family. Not sure what it says on the area in which he would slit his throat. Maybe like don't slit. There it is. I mean, first pitch heater. You can't throw a young buck that, can you? Look at that excitement. And for the first time, I mean, really all year, I don't say all postseason, but definitely in this World Series, the Yankee fans have something to get excited about. Here's Kike Hernandez. What a fucking play by Volpe. Double play. Wow. Holy shit. He hits a grand slam, and then he turns a double play like Ozzie Smith in his prime. Anthony Volpe, ladies and gentlemen. What a sick play. Muncy did a good job going hard into second base. Kike is trying to say he's safe. He's not safe. He's out. There's one. He's out. Let's see here. No, he's not. He's fucking safe. Wow. Dodgers got to be challenging this. I usually don't miss. I usually don't miss. Good look at the new Yankees Stadium there. I've been there several times, actually. Caught a foul ball there. Had a beer in my hand. Had biscuit in my other hand. I dropped the beer and the kid. The question is, does he touch the front of the base? Yeah, he does. But, I mean, the ball's already in the glove. I just love the hustle. I don't think this is a slam dunk guarantee we're changing it. Okay. Kike Hernandez having a hell of a postseason. He's a Brian Cain client. And good for Ichabod Kane. Apparently he's got like 50 big leaguers working with them on the mental performance side. And then you got Kowalski picking up his scraps. There's nothing wrong with those scraps, right? Jeez. Kane's put together a great program. He really has. Here's Gavin Lux. Change up 92 miles per hour. It's always interesting just watching the people in the stands, right? This is where I was when I caught the foul ball. Right about here, second deck. I was sitting in the left field corner, and then I sent Dan Herron a text message because he left me the tickets when he was with the Marlins. I go, yo, bro, thanks for the great seats. So I was being sarcastic. I really didn't give a shit where I sat. Ground ball, second base. That'll do it. So what a big bottom half of the third and top half of the fourth. I mean, you finally got some life. So Heron then sent his traveling secretary from the Miami Marlins up to where our seats were. And he came with like, I think we asked for like 6 tickets, and that's why they put us up there. So I didn't care one bit, right? I had my 3 kids, my wife, and Mercedes. Our nanny was with us. And so he comes up, he's got like 6 new tickets. But to haul everybody over to the new tickets, it's just like, the kids were kind of at that age where they're not really paying attention anyway. It was not a big deal. I was just giving Heron shit, and I felt terrible that he actually sent the traveling secretary up to get us. But we then went, just Biscuit and I, because I didn't want the tickets to go to waste. So it's like, come on, kid, let's go. Well, as we're walking up, he ends up like slicing his leg open. He hits it on something, and so now we're in the, I don't know, it's not the ER, but I mean, what's the fucking, what do you call it? Like the medical little spot in Yankee Stadium. And he didn't have to get any stitches or anything, but he just got some like butterfly bandages put on, and it was fine. So we go and sit in the new seats. And as soon as we sit down in the new seats, a Yankee fan, turns around. He's like, yo, man. He goes, are you Eric Byrnes? I go, yeah, what's up? And he goes, no way. It's Eric Byrnes. It's Eric Byrnes. And so he turns to his kid. He's like, kid, you got no idea, man. Like, this guy, like, insane outfielder, like the most ridiculous catches ever. And his kid was not really interested. He's like, yeah, whatever, Dad. Well, 2 pitches later, a ball comes flying. And I had a beer and I had Biscuit. And he was kind of like standing up and moving around. And he was in my right arm and the beer was in my left hand. And this foul ball was hit. So I put the beer in the cup holder like quickly. And I took Biscuit and I went like this, boom. And I dropped him on the ground. And then the ball comes up and I dive over like 3 seats. And I fucking grabbed it. And then the guy in front of me, the Yankee fan, he turns to his kid. He's like, see, I told you. I told you. He's fucking insane, man. Insane catches. It was so good. It really was. Yeah, first aid station, Jason. Thank you for that. Thanks for joining tonight, guys. I don't know. We might do this for an inning or two. I got some steaks on the smoker downstairs, so hard out. Yeah, 6:45. Here's Verdugo. Big homer last night. I mean, big homer is a homer. I don't want to say you question those late homers, especially because that did get him back into the game. It was 4-0. They had 0 chance. And then it was 4-2. So all you needed was one more guy on and another long ball. Verdugo, who used to play for the Dodgers, came up with the Dodgers. Base hit down the line. Let's go 2. You got to hustle. No. All right. I like Verdugo. Grew up in Tucson. Look at these guys. I mean, am I off on this? There's Spike Lee. Nobody epitomizes a Yankee fan more than the dude that tried to rip the ball out of Mookie's glove. Not tried to, the dude that did rip the ball out of Mookie's gloves. That's how I remembered Yankee Stadium. The old Yankee Stadium. This new one's gone corporate. I've sat just about everywhere. I used to go to Yankee Stadium all the time. I'm not kidding you. I've probably been to 20 games there. When I was working for MLB Network, I just go. I go with my gold card and get 2 seats wherever they were. I don't think I ever went by myself. I went to Hamilton by myself, though. I went to Hamilton by myself at least 2 or 3 times. Biscuits and gravy sounds good tonight. Yeah, Linda, possibly. Ooh. So interesting. A lot of people giving Fox shit about not really defining the strike zone. That's funny because he knew it was a strike right away. Like Dave just turns around, he's like, strike, ball, whatever. So he knows what to argue. That ball's away. So they're saying that if the World Series ended tonight, basically MLB would be out $150 million from advertising. I don't know exactly how it works, but I want to say they guarantee the networks like 5 games. And 6 and 7 is just gravy. And I don't think MLB, I'm not sure if they make much more money because of those games. I'd have to go back and take a look at it. At least the players. That's interesting too. And I don't know why they set it up that way. But they do split these playoff shares. 3 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Gleyber Torres at the plate. Drilled, second base. Lux, Edman, double play. I don't know. Hard hit ball. And how about Tommy Edman? I don't think we could talk enough about him and what he's doing. Said on the Daily Hustle this morning that this dude should be working in the front office for the Dodgers, not playing shortstop. I mean, he's the guy that's putting together the algorithms, right? Well, instead, he's knocking homers and picking shit at short. NLCS MVP. Here's Juan Soto, 318 average this postseason. Although I feel like the past couple nights there just hasn't been much. If Soto goes deep right here, he literally could solidify this game for the Yankees. I mean, going up 4 runs, and it's early still, I get it. But this is a type of exclamation mark. Yeah, he don't look the same either. Well, at least he hits first base. I love Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts is one of my favorite players. Mookie Betts needs to run fucking 90 feet. Mookie Betts grounds out and he stops like 3/4 of the way. And now I got kids like watching Mookie Betts run the bases, and then they're stopping. It's terrible. Really is. Jason says Tommy Edman resurrected from the Cards. Yeah, I mean, he's no spring chicken. You want to look up Tommy Edman? Let's do some Tommy Edman research. First of all, let's get to a box score. Dodgers, let's go down to Edman. Tommy Edman. Thomas Hyensu Edman. Nickname? Eddie. Born, where do you guys think he was born? I mean, if anybody gets this, I'll be incredibly impressed. Any guesses in the chat? Wes, Nicole, Jean, Linda, Osaka. That's a great guess. Great guess. Brazil, Wes says. Linda says Osaka. No and no. And I would have guessed it because I do think there's certainly, and I'm gonna get, I don't know, is it some Japanese heritage here? There's something, right? Hyunsu, a military kid, and that's a great call in, and possibly, or you could even say an automobile kid. Why? He was born May 9th, 1995 in Pontiac, Michigan. That's it. Detroit. How about that? Well, Pontiac, of course, if you're a Niner fan, was the site of Super Bowl 16 and one of my first and favorite memories as a kid as I watched the Niners take down the Bengals. Went to Stanford, and then let's follow his career. So he came up in 2019 with the St. Louis Cardinals. And, geez, he did pretty well. 326 at bats. He hit 304, 350 on base percentage, 850 OPS. 2020, that dropped to 250. Then it was 262s, 265, 248, 237, 263. Isn't it funny how when you first come up, just shit's easy? So his MLB career is 263. 263 hitter, 317 on base, 408 slug, 725 OPS. I mean, it's not terrible, right? Yeah. What's crazy, though, is that all that Tommy Edmonds is going to be remembered for is this postseason. I mean, he could go on and play another 5 years, and depending on what happened, Will Smith deep to right field. Uh-oh, that's gone. See ya, Apo Taco. I mean, somebody downstairs, I don't know who it is rooting for the Yankees. I like it. Are we just rooting for more baseball? Are they listening to me? I heard a ugh. I mean, that's got to be it. Yeah, whatever. I don't think that's the end of the world here. I think that's better, honestly, than like a leadoff walk. What a nice swing. And how about Yankee Stadium? What a fucking joke, man. Short porch. I mean, this is a fly ball can of shit out to right field. And here is our guy, Edmund. It's crazy how you, no matter what, like, you could go have this career and your numbers are going to be what your numbers are. And, you know, in a lot of ways, you're either a Hall of Famer or you're not. Especially if you get to play a long time. And then you're remembered for just certain things. And it might be the postseason. And so, for example, like Tommy Edman, if the Dodgers end up winning this, he's going to be remembered as the NLCS MVP. He's going to be remembered as having huge hits and having a huge impact on the Dodgers World Series, where you also have things, and say, for example, you know, you think Will Clark, like, first thing I think about is base hit up the middle, Mitch Williams, and, you know, he's obviously borderline Hall of Famer, career 303 batting average, damn near 300 homers, the whole bit. And that's a really good swing. I mean, let's not discount the swing. But the Dodgers have certainly taken advantage of the short porch in right field. I don't think those balls are gone. That one for sure is not gone at Dodger Stadium. No fucking chance. So Gill's up to 65 pitches. If he could get through this fifth inning, it'd be great. There's no way they let him face the top of the lineup again. He's got a 97 mile per hour fastball. I mean, the dude's certainly has some shit. So here's Hill in the bullpen. Is it just me, or does he not look a day older than, I don't know, 55? See, now I'm getting him the fuck out of there. I don't give up the homer, fine. I don't need you walking the next guy. Yeah, you see ya. Fight for your life here. I would not have given him that guy. I don't know, maybe. The bullpen's taxed. All right. So Gill and his neck tats. See ya. Let's take a look at some of the postseason averages for the Dodgers thus far. Ohtani was 0 for 2 tonight. And this is a whole nother topic of conversation. I don't think he should be playing. This shouldn't. Looks like shit, man. I don't think you're doing him any favors. I mean, the guy's walking around like this. He's in a sling. Like, it's just, really? I don't think you're doing your team any favors. On the postseason, though, 236 average, 809 OPS. Mookie Betts this postseason, he's 1 for 2 tonight, 298 with a 993 OPS. Freddie Freeman, and this is kind of wild because I feel like every time he's up, he hits a fucking home run. But he's 1 for 2 tonight with the homer. He's 261 in the postseason with an 857 OPS. Teoscar Hernandez, 241 with a 751 OPS. This is where it gets interesting because this just goes to show you how deep this Dodgers team is. Max Muncy, he's hitting 186, but he's got an 836 OPS. Kike Hernandez, 289, 814 OPS. Anything over 800 is insane. It's really, really good. Gavin Lux, 620 OPS, so that's not good. And Will Smith, who just hit the homer, 619 OPS, not good. But he's got a homer. He's got a big hit. And then Tommy Edman, the guy that just walked. So you're walking the number 9 hitter to get to Ohtani. 0 for 1 tonight with a walk. 339 batting average, 892 OPS. I mean, him and Mookie Betts are the two most valuable players for the Dodgers. Now, on the flip side here, let's go to the Yankees. See how their offense has done this postseason. Torres, Glaber that is, that's 0 for 3 tonight. He's 255 with a 744 OPS. Juan Soto, 311 with 1,061 OPS. And I know, look, I'm not trying to be hard on him, but the past couple days, it just hasn't looked great. All right, here's Ohtani versus Hill. Oh, base hit up the middle. All right, you guys can tell me to shut the fuck up. You got to play Ohtani. I mean, if he could physically do it, he could do it. It's just a bad look, though. If you're going to play, I don't want you babying your shit. If you're going to play, play. That ball is pieced. Oh, that's the first pitch fastball right down the dick. Yeah. They got Ohtani the other day. I don't know if the book on him is to feed him fastballs down the middle, but here's Mookie. This is not necessarily a matchup that I like if I'm the Yankees. With one swing of the bat, the Dodgers can take the lead. Yeah, this could be a big over game here tonight. You just have to be perfect. No, it's not even fucking close. And am I wrong on Hill? I get it. I'm no spring chicken. But this dude looks my age. There it is. Ground ball getting out. There's one. Good job. Real good job by this Glaber right there. What the fuck? See, if you're going to run, you got to run. I don't need this. I just don't need it. I understand you're trying to protect yourself. I just don't need it. I don't. Look at him. Come on, man. Are we serious with this? I mean, how your shoulder's not going to come out of place by doing this. Freddie Freeman, ground ball. Is it going to be a double play? Yes. Got him. Huge. Immediately, Dave Roberts is like, hold the fuck up. He looked out at first. But you might as well, because that's a run right there. So if there's any chance of them reversing this. Oh, it's so close. Is his foot on yet? I can't tell. Hell yeah, you're going to challenge this. 6:43 p.m. Got the steaks cooking. Kari, good evening to you. Let's see here. What else we got? Let's go back to Judge. Hitting 140 this postseason at 606 OPS. Jazz Chisholm, 184 with the 496 OPS. So he's been more dog shit than Judge. Wow. Stanton's been a beast, though. 292 with over 1,000 OPS. Rizzo, 333 on the postseason, 859 OPS. So he's actually been pretty good. And then Volpe tonight, 262 with a 761 OPS. Wow. I mean, that's a run. Can you imagine we used to do this shit with no replay? That's a really hard call. I couldn't tell you. I would have called him out too. And look at Freddie. Look at him. Dude, why does it look like he's moving? Fucking moving. If you don't like Freddie Freeman, something's wrong with you. You could hate the Dodgers. I said this earlier. But it's just, oh no, Hill's going to be out of the game. All right. So, if the Yankees pull this off tonight, they got Garrett Cole tomorrow. Let's see what the schedule says. Game 5 tomorrow night. Flaherty versus Cole. You gotta like the Yankees, right? Now, Flaherty was a favorite, and I couldn't believe how or why they were minus 130 that first game at Dodger Stadium. And essentially, the Yankees had it won. They pulled Cole with 88 pitches. He should be fresh and ready to go. And then on top of that, let's just say he goes another 88 to 100 pitches. He should be ready to go for a game 7 if they have one as well, because he would have 1 day rest, 2 days rest. Yeah, he'd be on 2 days rest. So he could come in some kind of closing situation. I don't think it's going to get that far. If it doesn't end tonight, I do think there's a good chance they go back to Los Angeles. But what we're dealing with Yamamoto in game 6? Nah, that ain't happening. It's Dodgers will close it out there. It'd be fun for the Dodgers to close it out at home anyway. I just said, forgive me. I'm someone that I just want more baseball. That's it. More baseball is certainly a good thing. Ken Rosenthal made some really good points. I read a great article from him in The Athletic this morning. And this is on the heels of a tweet that I sent out last night, basically just saying that the Dodgers are the better baseball team. And you can even take little things like Freddie Freeman beating out that ground ball to solidify that argument. Anthony Volpe not scoring on what would have been a triple by Austin Wells. It's all the fucking little things. Yeah, the toss was a little off, certainly. Like, if that was at his chest, he's out. Fox Crew making a good point. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He just misses a hanging breaking ball. All right. So it's now 5-4. But what Rosenthal was saying, and he was talking about Teoscar Hernandez throwing out Stanton at home, the fact that Stanton can't run, and then goes into a couple other plays where the Yankees have just been out baseballed. I mean, really, that was it. I mean, they're a good team. But when you look at the American League, I don't want to tell you. You think the American League was what the National League was? Fuck no. I think the Braves were better. I think the Phillies were better. I think the Brewers were better. I can't be really bullish on the American League. I'm just not. I mean, Cleveland and Kansas City are the two teams that the Yankees beat. We obviously saw Baltimore fade down the stretch. So when you rely too much on just slugging, it's not good. Like, it's not good at all. Now, Verdugo's tried to make some good points, and I'll listen to him. I really will. Where that first game was theirs. They had it. And they also had Garrett Cole on the mound. But they found a way to fuck it up. and Freddie Freeman had the walk-off. Game 2, they were in it, and they could have had a miracle of their own when they sent Jose Trevino to the plate, and he just missed a grand salami for himself. But there was a quote this morning I'll share with you guys because I'm going to write a daily hustle on it probably tomorrow. It is only those who have the patience to do simple things perfectly ever acquire the skills to do difficult things easily. And that makes a lot of sense because it's the little things that you have to pay attention to. And all those little things are basically like the base running. I think the little things in base running and defense and positioning, throwing strikes, the Yankees have given up so many fucking runs just by walking Dodger hitters. It's hard. Even with big leaguers, it's hard to hit, right? You throw a hanging breaking ball to Teoscar Hernandez, pops it up to left field. He's infuriated. He thinks he just missed his home run. Fine. Maybe you did. But we're not giving you a walk. We're not going to give it to you. And I just felt like, or I feel like the Yankees have given them so much shit through the course of this entire series. The Volpe homer is cool, though. And here's Judge. This is our last inning. Breaking ball below the zone. Call the strike. So this is another World Series where it's showing us that we need a robo-ump. Oh, Tommy Edman, uh-oh. Good for Judge. Good for Judge. Hustling down the line. Here's a guy that's 0 for October, or at least it seems like it. Hits a routine ground ball to short, busted out of the box, and because of that, he's safe. Fucking awesome, man. And Tommy just pulled up. Stay down. Stay down, stay down. I love that, though. Not the Tommy Edman era. I don't wish that upon anybody. I just love the fact that Judge is struggling so mightily. Yet he has a walk in this game. He's gotten on an air right here. And here's Jazz. Jazz should be fucking bunting. I mean, the numbers that he's been putting up, dog shit. Look at that chain, though. It's a World Series chain. How about laying one down, dude? Doing something to help the team. Well, he's 2-0. I like Jazz. He's good for the game. He's got some spunk. I don't think Will Clark likes his home run trot. Or if he got a little piece of dirt in his eye or what. Look at the... Is it a World Series chain? What is that? That's some kind of bling. 2 balls, no strikes, no outs. We're in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Fly ball. Pop up. Out of play. That's just it. I mean, it's 2-0. You know you're getting a heater. You get a heater out over the plate, and that's what we're going to do with it? That's why you bunt them. I mean, yeah, exactly. And bunt for a hit. Don't give up an out. Just lay one down to third. Make the third baseman field the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Knack on the mound. Here's his 19th pitch. Oh, jeez. I mean, he's trying to jump ship. I don't need you jumping ship. I need you getting the guy into scoring position. 2 strikes now, so the bunt's completely out of the question. I'm telling you, I don't love bunting, but this has nothing to do with bunting. I don't love giving up outs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Okay, good job taking away. And the whole point is for the bunt is that the bunt's not a bad thing. The bunt's actually a good thing. Why? Because it's a fucking ball in play. And when you have an opportunity to advance a runner, go for it. And then if it works out perfectly, you end up getting a base hit out of it. 3-2 pitch. Oh, then he pimps the shit out of a walk. Okay. Whatever. Yeah, Dave Roberts has got to figure out what to do. I mean, you got Knack on the mound. He's 21 pitches in. There's Mark Pryor. He was good, wasn't he? How's the chat doing? Kari, would you like a demo? Yes, I'll give you a bunting demo. Here's Giancarlo Stanton. I'm not bunting with him, though. I promise you that. Runners at first and second, no outs. To Stanton, who's been having a hell of a postseason. Hanging breaking ball. Oh! So he's here. He closes it off. He was one click behind and one click underneath. One click earlier, one click on top. And that ball is fucking shooting over the right field fence. 0 balls, 1 strike, no outs. Runs at first and second. The pitch. Fastball up. The bunting thing's simple. So if I'm going to sack bunt, I'm going to square early. I'm going to hold it here, right? And then I'm just going to kind of catch the ball, and that's it. And if there's a runner at first, I'm going to bunt to first. If there's a runner at second, I'm going to bunt to third. That's the sacrifice bunt. If I'm bunting for a base hit, I'm going to do this, go this way, and personally, I'm going to bunt the ball to the third baseman, make him field it, and then there's an element of surprise there. 1-1 pitch. I don't know about that. Little cutter just off the plate outside, it looked like. 1 ball, 2 strikes. No outs. There's Garrett Cole hoping to get a shot tomorrow night. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, fuck. I mean, so unproductive. It's just not, it's not a strike. Ugh. Good pitch. It's just late. He's late. Late getting set, late seeing it, late hitting it. All right. Tough to argue with what Stan's been doing. And here's Anthony Rizzo. We need him to step up, or at least Yankee fans do. First and second, 1 out, bottom 5, New York 5, LA 4. Top of the zone. It's actually a strike. It's called a ball. Quick tip of the cap to the Houston Oilers. Giving them some love. Bring back the Oilers, please. One of the greatest logos of all time. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Good cutter inside by Knack. I mean, look at the thighs on Knack. It's kind of this ho-hum looking dude, and then you see those thighs, like, gosh damn it, man. Some serious thunder thighs. Look at those bad boys. 1 ball, 1 strike, the pitch. Ball's up. No, he didn't go. Be really big if the Yankees could squeeze something here. Dodgers were down 5-2. Gave up the homer to Will Smith, and then the Freddie Freeman, what would have been double play. This ball's fly ball, can of shit to center field. Kike Hernandez has it, 2 outs. So why is it so big to get that runner to third base? That right there. That's a fucking run. And look at this. Anthony Volpe at the 2009 World Series parade. Right here. I told you guys about him. Viro coached him. How cool is that? And now he hit a grand slam no matter what. Even if the Yankees lose this series, he still will be known for hitting a grand slam in the World Series. So he's at a parade in 2009, and here he is up to bat. 5'9", $180. How about that? He's from Watchung, New Jersey. 0 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, runners at first and second. A chance to really be a hero here if he could hit a gap. Volpe controlling his breath, just in through the nose, out through the mouth. Just brings you into the moment. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, he hung it. It's 1 click behind, man. 1 click earlier, 1 click out front. 1 click earlier, 1 click on top. Here. Difference, fly out, homer. Fly out, Homer. All right. That's it. I got the steaks on the grill. I love you guys. I will come back on tomorrow night if we have a game 5. I'm really, really rooting for it. Appreciate you all joining. Oh, honey, thank you for pulling the steaks. Wait, hold on. Do not pull the steaks unless we hit the super smoker. A little late? You pulled them late? Well, I like it well done. Well, I take that back. Medium well. Linda, Jason, Nicole, Gene, Wes, everybody else. Appreciate you guys joining tonight here on No Filter Network. Alternative live broadcast. Will be back next week. So we will be back on. But like I said, I'm committed for the series. So long as the series goes, I will be going to do some sort of alternative broadcast, at least for a couple innings. All right. Daily Hustle tomorrow morning, and then hopefully we'll have a game 5 tomorrow night. I'll be right back with you guys. Everyone have a great night. I'm going to munch some steaks. See ya!